And we are officially live. Hello, everybody. This is session 13 of Sunset Snake Eyes. We got the full party here.
Okay, so quick recap just for the viewers. Yonda Kessel's workshop was being attacked by stone statues. Party saved the day, and now they are dealing with the aftermath of the battle. Yonda Kessel has basically no idea why he's being attacked, as he has stated.
So then, what's the stuff that they were taking? The stuff in the box there.
Yes, this is taking place in Norfolk. He sort of walks on over to the box, and he pops open the lid, and you just see this fine powder, this sort of sparkly, almost looks like sand, but it's this
gold dust?
Not gold, but like this sort of russet orangey color.
Does the color look familiar to us in any capacity?
It does.
Dragonite?
Yeah.
It certainly looks like it.
Yog is gonna try to get he wouldn't have hands, would he? Like a clawful or whatever?
I mean, yeah, you can
like a handful and just try to eat it.
You want to eat it?
Yes.
Just eat it.
Yog,
okay.
No.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
This is where Yog becomes a wild magic barbarian.
And this is why Travis
Oh god.
has a
Nat 20!
Oh!
Okay, you grab a handful of this orange dust like it's shredded cheese at 3 a.m. and just cram it into your face. And you swallow. It's very dry, obviously, but you muscle through it. And you don't just feel okay, you feel better than okay.
Ooh. Yog just kind of looks around. He's like, Yog's just like, bad taste. But Yog feels stronger.
So Dragonite is edible. Good to know.
Yonda Kessel is sitting in abject horror. Like, what are you thinking?
Well, that's the issue. He doesn't.
Yog just kind of points at his head. He's like, Yog just points at his head. It's like, no thoughts, head empty.
By the way, I think I should introduce you to my party.
We already met.
The turtle who should probably be questioning his choices is Yog.
Yes, actually, I have met these two gentlemen before. I did not realize that all of you were traveling together. But in any case, you should be very lucky that your friend didn't just spontaneously combust right now.
And this is where Yog dies.
I need to remind you, he just swallowed a handful of powdered Draconite.
Yeah. Do you know why these creatures would want any?
Well, I mean, Draconite is rather powerful. I mean, I use it to make a lot of my enchantments and gadgetry. But yeah, perhaps. I don't think he has.
And he's the only person he has met at the party.
It's like, yeah.
I'm sorry, I interrupted the scene. Continue.
Yeah, so he's like, well, I mean, Dragonite is rather powerful. It can supplement magical abilities, but it does not really narrow it down a whole lot. And I don't know why they would consider robbing it from me. I mean, I'm an upstanding citizen.
You wouldn't be the first person who could have lost their life to this.
You're telling me. It's powerful, but it's volatile stuff.
Yeah. I'm saying
And Yog just ate it.
Yeah.
I'm saying we travels, we saw a wagon that was robbed. All but all but one person, all but one person's in the wagon have been murdered over it.
It's that really is a shame.
Yes. Oh. My money's on, though this is just my thought, that it's most likely has something to do with the snakebite gang. Probably report this to the guard here.
That's entirely likely. While you do that, I'm gonna have to close down my business just so I can repair all this fire damage.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit costly.
Well, good luck to you. We'll make sure to stop by and help out if you need any. You make some good weapons, and I'm always willing to help out.
How
Appreciate
heavy
it.
is this box?
It's kind of heavy. I mean, like, not heavy, not too heavy that like it's definitely something that you can easily carry in two hands.
Okay.
Okay.
I almost want Yogg to like take some more with him. Just so we can like shove it in his face during a battle.
Yogg,
boy.
no.
But Yogg feels stronger.
I need to remind you that this is incredibly dangerous. He's saying this very slowly so y'all can understand.
So Yogg put down.
Yes.
I think what he's saying is this is not something that should be consumed.
Precisely.
Yogg just shrugs and puts it back on the table.
Good boy.
All that's happened, they'd probably want to know, considering it probably has to do with the snakebite gang.
Well, I'm certainly sure that they have caught wind of what's going on. I mean, would definitely notice a fire in the city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck with all your cleaning. We're going to be heading out and waiting for some criminals to come by. Unrelated to this, actually, but still criminals.
Right.
Could be related.
Good luck with that.
That's a new Academy record.
Uh-huh. God. I feel like Yogg would have just, like, burned from the inside out if he failed.
Okay, I'm back.
No, I have a feeling that he would have had a drastic case of fiery poops.
Now, I can be especially certain about what would have happened to him.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What would have happened to him had he failed?
Death.
You don't know. That's for me to know and for you to hopefully never find out.
I want to do a sleight of
Anyway.
hand to see if Yogg can take some of this with him.
Go ahead, try it.
Come on. 18.
You managed to secure a little pinch of Draconite. Not as big as the handful you chowed on
Shoved in your
earlier.
face earlier.
To what's his name?
To what's the dwarf's name?
We have it in our notes. Why aren't we looking there?
Do you mean the gnome?
Yeah, the gnome.
I just call him the professor.
Douglas Withersby.
Exactly. Yes. But he's in a completely different town as of right now, but
yeah, he's over in Ashbury, right?
Yes. Anyway, Yogg, you can add pinch of Draconite to your inventory. And that's about all that you can get before Jan secures his the goods and locks it away. But now that that's over with, you sort of see that around the outside of this warehouse, there is sort of a crowd sort of clamoring around, and there are guards who are like, keeping people a safe distance away, going back and forth.
Now, is it just right now? The guards right here, are they the regular guards or are they the rangers?
No, just the town guard.
Okay.
So they got like some leather armor and like a few clubs and shields on them, but they're really just, doing the standby, nothing to see here kind of shtick.
Yep. Guess we'll approach them and just sort of say like, "Hey, we took care of the stuff and the fire is out, so everybody should be safe."
Well, the sheriff is gonna want to talk to you, so let's go meet him before he gets to summon you anyway.
All right, where's that? Which direction we going?
Town hall.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess we'll head over to town hall.
That you do. I think Langlong has been here before.
I know we followed some guards and healed them,
Right.
or at least
yeah.
Sega did.
So those barracks that you're remembering is right next to the town hall. So
Yeah.
yeah. You sort of walk inside this rather fine-looking office. There are a few like holding cells in the back that are currently empty, but like things are sort of in a bit of a whirlwind as people are being dispatched to handle like damage control on a fire and all this kind of stuff. And you see the sheriff, who was this I can't remember if I described him before, but I'm gonna say he's a rather rotund fellow, sort of like bronze skin and a big bushy black beard.
Okay.
Okay.
You the sheriff.
That I am.
We're here to give the report on what happened.
Well, from the sounds of it, the fire's already been put out, and I assume that you four are to thank for that.
You're welcome.
We did help with that, but it wasn't just a fire.
Stone people raided.
Come again?
Stone people raided.
They were trying
Yes,
to
like
steal some Dragonite.
yes, like my compatriots are saying here. We came across some stone people, and they were trying to steal some Dragonite dust for whatever reason.
Well, robberies ain't that uncommon, but if what you're saying is true, then this really is unusual. I ain't never hear of stone moving like people did.
Can we speak to the Rangers? We believe that they may have something to do with the Snakebite gang.
Well, they've had a few run-ins with them, that's for sure. But if you want to speak with the captain of their troop, I'll give you my permission.
Thanks. Are they currently out, or are they in the barracks?
They are in the barracks, yes.
Right.
I think we might have spoken with them before.
You have, yes. He just gives you a quick little writ of approval, and then hands it to one of you. It's like, over in the barracks, just next door. Can't miss him. Hand that over to the captain. He'll know I sent you.
Okay.
Probably Landlong.
Yeah, I guess Lemon will take the note, and the party will head over there, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You make that quick journey and quickly get yourself an audience with a few of the rangers. It's like, well, word travels fast. You're the ones who dealt with this burglary, correct?
Yep.
People are saying that the perpetrators were moving stone people, and you've seen it with your own eyes, yes?
Yeah, we've
Yog
seen
just
them.
nods.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what the snake gang might want with Dragonite ore?
Well, plenty of things, I imagine. Uh, it's possible they have some spellcasters on their side and are looking to amplify their magic abilities. But to what end, I can't really say.
Powdered Dragonite, no good taste. No recommend.
Noted.
Yes. So, is there another word on the snakebite gang at the moment? Their movements at all?
Well, our double agent, our elf on the inside, is sent back a report. Apparently, they're mobilizing to get all together in one place. It's a big gang, but if there really is that much people getting together, I suppose that you could. It's probably worthwhile to sneak in.
Do you know where they might be?
Well, well, we can lead you to where our double agent is stationed, and from there they can probably uh help you stay. They can probably lead you to the rest of the gang.
Yeah. So it's just not sitting right with me. Why go after, in all honesty, a town, like someplace in a town with people? Seems honestly stupid.
That's what people have the valuables. It's as simple as that.
Bless
Besides
you.
where they're besides where they're gathering, your agent doesn't have any information on any of their bigwigs.
There is something that they've been able to tell us.
And that is.
They've employed whoever's running the snake bite, they've employed Yuan T.
Hmm?
Anybody who wants can roll a history check.
Let's give it a shot.
7. Oof.
History.
Nat
15.
20!
Terry, can you roll history?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright.
I got a nat 20 on history.
Okay then.
And that's with the that's with a disadvantage of 2.
Yeah. So, Marisol, you haven't heard of the Yuan T at all.
Mm-hmm.
Lang Long, you've heard them before, but they, for some reason or another, they're not really something that you're familiar with. But for Yogg, there's for some reason you know you are aware of what they are. They are a race of ancient snake people. Usually they deal in slavery and human sacrifice, but to see them in part of this gang is a little suspicious.
Yogg no work with snake people.
Huh?
Well, if Yogg doesn't work with them, then they're probably bad.
Yeah, calling them bad is a bit of an understatement.
We'll get in touch with you about meeting up with your guy. We have our own little thing we got to take care of first.
That's fine by me. I'll let her. If you want to join in our agent, they'll probably be mobilizing sometime soon. So I do recommend that you hurry up this other business of yours.
That shouldn't take more than a day or two.
So be it then. Yeah.
And I guess we'll leave and just wait for the guys to show up.
Well, if you'll recall, the time that you're waiting for, the target time, is when shops open the next morning. It's currently very late at night. So
Yeah, so we'll get some sleep. So
To make it safely to a place of residence to sleep.
yes, his home and his workshop are two separate places.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so you guys head back to the hotel, get back into your rooms, eat a nice meal, get a long rest, and then the sun starts to rise on the next day.
Morning, everyone.
yep.
Morning.
Hopefully those dwarf idiots don't put up much of a fight.
Let fight Chud hungry.
Yeah, the ladies, I don't particularly want to fight them as well because they'd be in the middle of the street and that'd be a pain in the ass.
I thought worse.
Are you guys ready? Alright.
All right. You guys head out as the shops start to open, and you find the pawn shop that you were tipped off to. Currently there's nobody inside the shop except for the keep, who sort of greets us like, welcome. Anything I can get for you?
And just looking around a little bit.
All right then.
Actually, what's in the pawn shop, if you don't mind me asking?
Sort of like copper and tin, silverware, a couple of like clay pots, some rather nice clothes, if a bit old. Yeah, that basically sort of sums up the interiors, like antique kind of goods. I guess if you want to look for anything specific, you can make a roll.
Nah, Yog's just like, he's not looking for anything specific. He's just like browsing.
Like, by anything specific, what do you mean?
Well, like there are like knickknacks, children's toys, just like things that people can, like very general goods that people can just sell and make a quick amount of cash.
So what role would any of us need to make for this?
I guess investigation,
Okay. Trying to see.
but that's if you want to find something in particular.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, any knowledge on this new wand that I was able to steal?
Borrow without permission.
Permanently?
Repo.
Yeah,
Repo.
repossessed.
No. We'll give it back. That is, unless we can't find them or if we forget.
Or if we die.
Just keeping it warm.
I'm indigenous, so consider this reverse colonialism.
No, that's fair.
I rolled a 10.
Wait, so you were looking for info on the wand?
Info on the wand, yeah.
I mean, I've basically said all that there is to say. It's sort of a common magic item. I've explained how it works.
Well, okay, not the wand, but like spells like that, like the magic.
Like a spell book.
Yes. Well, you do happen to find a few, like a book of magic listing possible spells. It's not a spell book that like a wizard would use that's imbued with magic, but it's like a beginner's introduction sort of thing. And
Magic for dummies.
sort of. Yeah, it lists like a very few like rudimentary damagey type spells like burning hands or like the shield spell.
Perhaps I could use this during my training with Jan Kessel. I don't know. Words.
Well,
Excuse me.
again, this book is just kind of like a
Basics.
it's or like a reference guide, kind of like that.
Yeah. I'll take it.
All right, probably 1 silver.
1 silver it is.
Right. And after you make that purchase, the door sort of rings as the bell above it sort of gets tripped, and 2 very squat, stout figures wearing hooded cloaks just sort of waddle in.
That's not suspicious at all.
Nope, totally not sus.
And they just kind of sort of like stroll into the store up to the counter, and they kind of like speak in very hushed whispers of some broken common. One of them does have like a big satchel on their back that's tightly closed.
Would it be insight or perception to listen in?
To listen in, probably perception.
13. Or no, 4. Damn it.
13.
13. Obviously they're speaking very quiet and you're trying not to be too conspicuous to eavesdrop, but you do kind of make out the words like sell, gold, quick, among their whispers.
Well, Yog doesn't hear anything.
Yeah.
He gets distracted by a butterfly outside.
Aww.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Dunia doesn't really catch any of that either.
Landlord,
Sorry.
you want to try? You want to give it a try?
Yep, sorry I had to step away for a second, but I'm back.
23.
Fucking A.
Yeah, you kind of focus in and you hear them a bit clearly. It's like, we have a lot of gold to sell. You take quickly? And the shopkeeper's like, I suppose, but I may need to appraise each item depending. Are you just selling like gold jewelry? Or it's like, yes, jewelry. You take, yes, sell?
Out of curiosity, shopkeep, what's your policy on stolen goods?
I'm afraid I can't take anything that's stolen.
Does Landlong ask that out loud?
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
The moment he asks that, Yog just kind of steps in front of the door.
Yeah, he's just like, if anything is stolen, I would have to turn it over to the guards right away. And yeah, these two are looking very nervous. They notice like Landlong sort of speak almost to them, and Yog just sort of close off their only means of escape, and you get a nervous vibe emanating from these two.
Are you gonna be forcing a conflict?
I would like to roll intimidation.
Okay, go ahead.
6.
Still looking at the butterfly.
You still kind of have like some orange dust around your lips, and it's making it a little less scary.
Dungeons and Dragons Cheetos.
Yeah.
No.
Intimidation.
All right. So how do you intimidate these two?
Yeah, I'm afraid you have some things that don't belong to you.
Yeah, these two are quaking in their boots. It's like, we'll send you.
Like, she's still slightly... like, she's the smallest of the party, but she's still taller than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say the well sent us.
Well, sends regards.
They kind of, one of them kind of spits like this dwarven curse, and then like they kind of do like this little frenzied back and forth in dwarvish. Like, none of you can understand it, but they're clearly like arguing with each other.
Listen here, you two. You currently have two options. You can try to fight and run away, and we will subsequently kick your ass and make your return very painful, or you can just return with us quietly and be not in much pain.
We cannot go back to hell. No, we cannot. We can give up gold, but we cannot. We do not want to go back.
Why not?
It's not for us. Nothing for us there.
Really?
I spent time in tiny hole in mountain. And we have whole world at our fingertips.
And what are you going to do with the world at your fingertips? Continue to steal?
We only steal so we can escape.
What are you escaping?
Imprisonment.
So you tried to escape imprisonment by thievery.
Figurative imprisonment.
Somehow the logic of the dwarves does not seem to make sense.
So what you're saying is, you decide to steal these things in hopes to give you a little extra boost when you actually ran away.
Yes.
Honestly, if you just fucking left, they probably would have given two shits.
That was what I told my brother, but he does not listen. He says, no, we need backup funds. No, we need to secure resources. I say we just leave, but no, he does not want to listen. He makes things harder for us. And then, like, another, these two dwarves just arguing with each other again.
Yog's gonna walk up behind them and just pull out his, like the sack he has his money in and give it to them. It's like, leave gold, take this.
They sort of like look at each other, and then they do like this like take it, definitely do it. This is the only chance that we're gonna get, sort of look. And then they just drop the big stack of stolen goods, and then they take hold of the pouch Yogg holds out.
It has like I think it's like all of Yogg's money, so it's like all his gold and all his silver.
Okay.
Yeah, so
yeah, knock those down to 0.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll let you leave and we'll make something up about how you guys escaped or died or something, and we'll return the gold to the dwarves.
Yeah, tell them we died. They won't send anyone else looking for us.
Yeah.
Desert heat got to them. Lack of hydration. Or lack of water.
Though I do highly recommend that you don't try to steal anything again, otherwise we will come back for you, and it's not going to be pretty.
Agreed.
We'll set brother on straight path. No more crime.
Alright.
Why do the dwarves sound Russian?
Because that's the accent I'm giving them.
Well, I was gonna say, okay, Russians in the desert, they probably wouldn't survive well since they're so used to the cold.
And you have a magic wand that shoots lasers.
And I have
And
magic
your
that shoots lasers.
And you have a companion who's a giant turtle. Any other questions?
Honestly, we could use the
a
landslide
giant
now.
turtle. A giant turtle whose club, when it hits you, also lights you the fuck on fire.
Any hoodles, let's go back to the session.
So so the exchange is made, and the two of them sort of make their way back. They make their way out of the store, having no more business there. And the shopkeeper's just kind of staring. It's like, I never really would have caught on to any of that if you hadn't stepped in.
Yeah, sorry about that. They're from the well. They sort of escaped and stole some of the stuff along with them. We were sort of hired to track him down.
Yeah, I
And track them
gathered.
down we did.
But good on you, I guess. Saved me a bit of trouble.
Yep. Now we'll get going. We got some stuff to return.
All right, then.
Yogg is just gonna like pick up the giant sack and like haul it over his back.
Good thing. It's easy for you to carry.
Yeah.
If we'll just sort of start leaving town then with the gold.
All right. I think I'm probably going to skip over the travel because nothing too eventful was going to happen.
Yep.
And just for the sake of brevity, we'll probably say that you guys make your way back to the well. The dwarf chieftain is sort of able to buy your story about what happened to the brothers, and actually gives you a small cut of the gold that they stole as a reward, at least for finding out what happened to them and returning the rest of the stolen goods. So
Much gold.
300 gold pieces each.
Jesus!
Hot damn.
Ooh, nice.
Yogg just fucking made a profit.
Yeah, no shit. Goddamn.
Everybody to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you double back to Norford. Another day goes by, wake up in the morning, and you're sort of right back where you started.
Guess we'll
Should we
head back over to.
I don't really know if this would count as free time.
I mean, we can either try to do some free time, or we can just head over to the Rangers and tell them, like, hey, we're ready to go now.
Well, I guess that's for you guys to decide if you are ready or not.
Maybe.
And Ranlong is.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, going once, going twice. And
Sold.
yeah, you with all your business concluded, you head back to the Rangers. Easy for you guys to get to the captain again. And he meets up with you. It's like, well, sounds like what you've done is sounds like you're finished over there.
Yeah.
Interested in what we have planned?
Let's hear it.
So this mass gathering of bandits probably going to be rather big moves on their part. Going to be making waves sometime soon. We'd rather catch them in the act before they do anything too dangerous.
Of
So,
course.
what we'd like to do is at least meet with our agent and give them a bit of backup as they sneak over to this event and do a little recon.
Agreed.
The camp that they're stationed at is just above Dry Tree Cemetery. Can't really miss it.
Right. Is there anything you want us to give them? Any information, any items? Just to be safe.
Just keep them safe.
Got it.
Act as a bit of muscle. And if I were you, be prepared to lie.
Yogg just he looks down on himself and it's like, Yogg strong.
And the rest of us can lie.
Let's see that. And if push comes to shove, yeah, go on.
Liars, are we?
Say again?
How good of liars are we?
Well, I suppose part of that is in play of your deception skill,
Yeah.
and another is just how clever you as a player are.
Higher your charisma, the better. Basically.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I disassociating really badly, so I'm
Yeah, if you need to
gonna.
leave, go ahead.
Yeah, I need to leave because
Okay.
I recognize that I'm not contributing, and that doesn't make for a good game. And something that anyone else has done. This is purely a stuff is happening with me thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're not gonna judge you because you have important shit that's going on.
Like shit happens. Not your fault.
Yeah.
But I will be in the next. I will be in the next session, which by my count should be the 17th.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weeks from now.
Every other week.
Yep.
Yeah. So if someone can just after this session, if
NPC?
someone can just give me a play-by-play
Will do.
and let me know what happened.
Sure thing.
Oh yeah, Jerry, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'll speak to you all later.
Later, Cherry.
We love you.
Love you all too, platonically.
Take care.
Of course.
Bye.
All right.
All right. Right. So deception. Yeah. So it's basically going to be a mix of how well you roll and how well you can actually lie.
Yeah.
But the captain also kind of stresses that if push comes to shove, keep their cover up.
All right.
Will do.
Besides the fact that they're supposedly working with them, is there anything particular about their undercover that we should know about?
Well, I mean, I believe if one of you has already met them before, you'll know them when you see them.
Marisol
But,
says, raising her hand.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, they'll instruct. They've already received the instructions and are aware of the plan already. They'll be there to meet you before you infiltrate the bandits and give you the idea of what they need to get done.
Got it.
Understood.
We'll be on our way then.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you head out from Norford, you make your way to Dry Tree Cemetery. It is this actually, do I already have it on the map? Yeah, I do. It's something you passed by a little earlier, I think. This big X over here.
Yeah.
You basically start to head back out into the desert. And you sort of approach this sort of tall mesa that kind of overlooks a lot of the sands, and this huge tree. Its bark is bone white and it's devoid of any leaves, just sort of sitting out in the middle of the at the edge of this plateau.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get closer, you start to see these small stones sort of dotted around the tree, all standing upright and in a uniform fashion that you can now certainly tell are graves.
Okay.
So we were told just to wait, like more or less wait by the ash tree, correct? Or
The instructions that you will find them there.
okay. Well, this isn't too foreboding or ominous. Let's see if we can find the dude. Hopefully he isn't too banged up.
Agreed.
Right. So you you dismount and you start to explore, wandering through these aisles of tombstones. What's everyone's passive perception?
16.
Okay, my passive perception
12.
is. Where are you? 14.
Okay. Yeah, something that all of you would be able to notice is that all of these tombstones are unmarked. No names, no dates, no descriptions, just stones in front of small little plots of turned over soil.
I don't like this. Speaking out of character, I don't like this.
Well, it's ominous, I'll say that.
And from as you sort of get even closer to this massive tree, you sort of see a little face poking out from over the roots. Um, Once again, this sort of androgynous elf clad in dark clothes. Someone that Marisol recognizes.
Hello, Ludwig. Nice to see you again.
Nice to meet you. These are your companions, yes?
Mm-hmm. Langlong, Yog, and Indunia.
Nice to meet you all. I am Ludwig, but my cover name is Edric. It's not a good one, but it's the one that the bandits call me by, so I'd prefer if you at least keep the disguise up.
Got it.
So, I'm guessing you know what the plan is, right?
Not really, no. All we know is we're supposed to help infiltrate the place. That's as much information we were given.
There's going to be a rather big gathering somewhere in the Black Canyons. Apparently the entire Snakebite gang is going to be mobilizing towards this one spot because the boss has something in mind, but I'm not sure what it is yet. And knowing the sheer amount of attendees, it might be good to have a bit of backup.
Yeah, agreed.
And this is just me thinking, but whatever it is they're planning, maybe we can sabotage it beforehand.
Sounds like a plan.
Interesting. Do you have
Yog
any
break thing. Yog do good.
Yeah, about that, I'm going to need to. I've told the rest of the bandits that I'm in this one gang, this group, that I've found a few other recruits who might be willing to help us. I'm going to have to ask you to at least play the part, act like a couple of hardened criminals, but
this
if
is gonna be fun.
but if they try to make you do anything bad, I'll see if I can stop them.
I mean,
Well,
as long as for me, as long as it isn't killing an innocent person, I really don't have any limits.
well, that's gonna be hard considering I'm kind of recognized for being a hero.
Fair disguise.
Yeah, it's. Don't worry, I've made I can at least cover for you on that front.
Thank you.
So yeah, we should probably get going. They're just around in this cave. And they sort of gesture you to a little further around the tree to this spot in the mountain where a cavern opens up. It gets dark, but you can easily see that there are torches lining the walls, lining up the place, and leading into this larger lit area, this grotto, where there seem to be roughly a dozen tents set up, and supplies and gear and weapons also strewn about. There are a couple other humanoids, some orcs, some tieflings, some humans, all rough and tumble looking, as they just kind of eye you guys moving in with this next to Ludwig. But they don't seem to be outwardly hostile.
When Long just responds, he won't be outwardly hostile, but he will also just sort of return the same glances he's getting, just like observational glances.
Yogg's gonna try to do the same thing, but probably because naturally he just looks hostile.
Give them some stink eyes then.
Should
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should any of us do like an intimidation check just to make us look like "Grr, we're
Probably not.
baddies"?
Not at the moment.
That sounds like
Right
a
now.
bad idea, and that's
Yeah,
coming from me.
Yeah, you guys will be fine right now. So
if Yogg says it's a bad idea, then yeah, that's a fucking bad idea.
It's a horrible idea.
Marisol's
Yeah.
going to stick to Ludwig for now, considering, well, they're the most familiar with her.
yeah, at least the more intimidating looking guys can bounce back some of this stink eye, but as you get up closer, you sort of see like Ludwig approach this larger tent, and it's like, hey boss, I got those recruits I was talking about, and you sort of see a shape sort of start to move out from out of the tent. What you first see is a brown scaled snake head, and then a sort of a neck and shoulders and arms of a human, and then the tail of a snake where their legs should be.
And yumpy.
Hello?
At their side, they've got a sword and a quiver of arrows on their back, and the snake, this Yati, just sort of looks at you all with unblinking eyes, bright yellow, and just sort of hisses, just like, only 4, you measly gathering.
To be fair, what we lack in numbers, we make 4 in power.
Such is the way of the Snakebite Gang. We number in the thousands, I'm sure you're aware.
Impressive. Lin Long most definitely says that, but there's most definitely like a hint of sarcasm in his voice, just like, yeah, sure.
Now, I understand that the life of crime is not meant for everyone. So, this is your only chance to turn tail and run.
We're already here. We may as well see what you have planned.
Very well. You see that you are armed, that is good. We need not spare weapons. You will be under my command, as you understand.
Of course.
And in
Maybe
turn,
ask your name so we know.
Stylish.
What was that, Green?
Out of character, how do you spell that?
Yeah.
Let me got that.
Sales. His name is Sales.
I mean, there are H's on there for a reason. But it wouldn't be D&D if you didn't purposely butcher an NPC's name. It happens.
Oh, it does.
Oh, I'm probably going to be butchering what's his name's name. Like both, like the I'm probably going to call our informant by the name she doesn't want us to say by accident.
I mean, I would not put it past Yogg.
No. That's it's like legit. I've already forgotten her name. Like both the name she wants us to call her and the name and her actual name.
Okay. I feel like it's at least worth mentioning right now.
Okay.
Their real name is Ludwe.
Ludwe.
Yes. Ludwe. And their
I came across them in episode 7. Their name is already in the
Yeah.
notes.
And their cover name is Edric. It's like Frederick, but minus the FR.
Okay.
Got it.
Anyway, so this Yuanti tells you his name, and then he follows up by saying, "And by extension, you serve the boss."
Implying you're not the boss?
The boss likes to delegate, you see. Our clan is spread thin, and she needs people to outsource the power to. I'm in charge of this troop here. She's in charge of me. And by extension, she is in charge of you.
Alright.
I'm surprised no one's recognizing Yogg from what happened in the bog.
Well, that's because
Nobody
nobody from the Snakebite gang is allowed in the bog.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's why Ludwig wasn't there.
That's why
Double
Ludwig was
agent,
there.
but still technically a
Still.
Snakebite gang.
Alright. So, are we just waiting for orders, or what are we doing?
You came at a fortuitous time. You will be seeing the boss soon enough. She has a word to tell the rest of us. She has something she wishes to show all of the bandits in the gang.
Alright.
You've heard about it, yes? The event in Norfolk.
I heard that there was an event. We haven't been given details.
Well, stick around. You may find out soon enough. But also just know that the Snakebite gang does not take dissenters kindly.
Marisol just tugs on her hood a little bit tighter.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Be
Perhaps she
prepared.
defended someone against someone of the Snakebite gang before.
Yeah. Be prepared. You will mobilize tomorrow. And then after just like a formal nod, Ludwig sort of leads you back over to where their tent is. And basically gets you out of the hot seat for the moment. Well, you looks like they've taken the bait, so to speak.
That's good at least.
I can't help but think that if the Snakebite Gang really is responsible for what happened in Norford, what they must really have something powerful up their sleeve.
Yog no trust snake people.
Did Titan just drop?
We lost landlong.
Yeah, let's at least wait until he comes back in.
Impromptu break. Da 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 da.
Actually, yeah, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back in a little bit.
Ah man, this is going good so far.
So far, so good, yeah.
Yeah. I think that pouch had like 13 or 15 gold and like 17 silver. So they're not walking away with like a little bit of money.
Yeah. Oop.
Yeah.
Updating the character notes.
Yeah. And then it's like, we returned the shit, and then it's like, ooh, 300 gold.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta spend money to make money, right?
Yeah. Also, I was thinking, it's like, can I just give these guys some cash? And they're just like, and it's just like, give us the gold, you get all of this.
Okay.
Don't look. This is literally, it's like, this is your only chance to get the fuck away from here. Take it. If you don't, you're idiots.
And, Yog knows idiots when he sees them.
No, Yog knows someone desperate when he sees him.
That's true, yeah. I was gonna say, Yog is an idiot.
No, Yog is kind-hearted and an idiot, but he's not vindictive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
Okay, if there's a trope to describe Yog in this game, it would be good as dumb.
Yes, Scott. Let's just say it like it is. He's Scott.
He is Scott as a turtle.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see if Titan is actually still around.
He didn't. Like,
I mean, he's in the game.
Yeah, but he's not in the call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you could text him?
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. One minute he stabs someone's hand with his dagger because he's starting to lay long. The next minute he's giving away all of his money to
dwarf people.
to criminals.
Anyway,
That's chaotic good at least.
he is chaotic good.
Yeah.
Anybody else would say that and think, dude, what are you doing? Trust me.
Trust in Yog.
Trust in Yog. Yes.
Yeah. In Yog we trust.
Can't lose any brain cells if you never had any to begin with.
Exactly. I mean, there's a reason why his soldier background, I literally say that he was hit in the head a lot. He lost his brain cells before, meeting everyone. Yeah.
Speaking of brain cells, I think it's Langlong's turn with the brain cell today.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
The moment it's Yog's turn with the brain cell, everyone's just gonna be like, "Oh no!"
Yeah,
It's like that.
Like in the one session where Langlong and Marisol got high.
No.
Yog was sharing the brain cell with Indunia.
No. Indunia is entirely had the brain cell.
Yeah, because you threw your high friends over a waterfall.
Yeah. Hey! It was a good idea at the time.
And
Debatable.
stared at you like, what did you just do? Do you realize that
Yogg. And it's like the moment she's just like, you could have killed your friends. Yogg just throws himself off.
Whee!
Yeah. Look at this graceful creature just plummeting down into the water with no,
no knowledge of how to swim.
No, he knows how to swim, but it's like no grace.
Okay.
It's all the grace of a drunken goose who is blindfolded.
All the grace of a cow falling down the stairs.
Yes.
With roller skates.
Yes.
Hey, that is very generously speaking.
Give him the chance, and he's the most graceful motherfucker you've ever seen. I mean, he's graceful when he hits someone over the head with his great club.
Yes.
Granted, the person's body suddenly just turned to jelly.
Yep.
And their heads may or may not equal to watermelons.
Yeah.
Okay. If Titan doesn't come back by 7:20, we're probably gonna have to call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make this session 12.5.
12 and a half. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
In the meantime, let's try to discuss some ideas that we could use for this particular plot point. We're all planning to be rogues. And
Ironically, Go ahead. I was about to say, ironically, my backup is a rogue.
My backup is a bard. Anyway, I was gonna say, my character's backstory is folk hero, and she's been recognized by plenty of people so far. So, seeing her as, if anybody recognizes her, it's gonna go one or two ways. The optimistic way, is probably thinking, oh, you somehow managed to corrupt the hero.
Yeah.
We'd be able to get away with a lot more shit, or something like that. The realistic option would be, okay,
Die.
yes.
Time to execute you.
This lady is clearly a spy. We shouldn't trust her.
The druid is a spy.
The druid is a spy.
Third option. Nobody reckons. There's just another water genasi.
Yeah.
Another water genasi.
It's like there's another. Yeah, it's like there's another water genasi that looks like you, and no one cares.
That just so happens to be on post. That just so happens to be a folk hero who's been recognized.
Yeah, one's a folk hero, one's a bandit. I get it. It's very likely that if that somehow were to play out and become what's happening now, one of these bandits is going to think, "Oh man, we got her evil twin sister."
You know, that classic stereotype.
That classic trope. No, I actually want one of them to recognize her now, and to her to just go, no.
Yogg's problem.
I'm her evil twin. Yes, that's it. And then I would need to roll a deception check.
Yeah.
Well, Okay, so usually how I think deception checks should be played is that you make the roll first, and then you say a lie that befits the score. So
Yeah.
if you if you roll and you get a nat 20, you just say like this amazing, completely believable lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you're role playing to fit the roles instead
Yeah.
of the other way around.
Okay.
But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Bless you.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry if I'm coughing in everyone's ears.
No worries.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes.
Though I feel like Yog's gonna say the wrong person, we're gonna have another like Yog and another guy just suddenly is like fighting, like punching each other back and forth.
Another wrestling match. Like, why is it
I
that
think
whenever
that-
we now we just be thinking, why is it that whenever we go to see Lootway,
Whenever we go
there's a
somewhere,
wrestling
Yog always
match?
does this. Yeah.
Whenever we see Lootway,
Hold on.
Yog gets himself involved in a wrestling match.
The only way they can keep their cover is if two other meatheads are beating the shit out of each other.
Ay, Dios. Hear anything from Titan?
No, radio silence. I'm starting to think maybe something might have happened. Like, I don't know, maybe his
Probably.
power went out.
Probably. Because
I don't
now he's
know.
no longer in the game either.
Yeah. Yeah, I say we end it now.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be it. So.
Yeah. Sorry for cutting this short, guys. We lost
I mean,
players.
Yeah, like I can get by with one player missing, but not half.
Not two.
Yeah, not with half the roster.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So I guess
Okay,
we'll
so
see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, week after next.
yeah. Hope you enjoyed episode 12.5.